I'm not gonna strike first.
I'm not going to be that torchy.
Neil, the parrot who took over my whole life. This is the story of a Kawatu parrot named Neil, a wild, unpredictable little creature who turned our quiet home into a daily whirlwind of laughter and surprises. I never imagined that buying a bird would lead to such a wonderfully chaotic adventure. Neil isn't just a bird. He's more like a curious toddler wrapped in bright feathers. He wants to be part of everything I do. Every time I open my laptop to work, Neil immediately hops up. He dances on the keyboard, pecks at the keys, and stares at the screen like he's writing emails. Eventually, I just gave in and let him take charge of things. It might sound crazy, but Neil scrolls through Instagram. I mean it. He doesn't just look, he scrolls, taps on photos, and even once left a comment. To this day, I don't know how he managed it, but there it was, a random emoji under someone's breakfast post. Neil spends most of his time outside the cage, walking around the house like he's owned it forever. He watches us, copies our routines, and insists on being involved in everything, especially in the kitchen. Every morning when I make coffee, Neil's right there beside me. He watches every step, boiling water, stirring sugar, and then he pretends to drink right along with me, even making little gulp gulp sounds like he's taking a sip. But don't let that cuteness fool you. Neil is a rascal. He's smart, full of tricks, and always thinking of new ways to steal the spotlight. One time, I was on a phone call when he flew onto my shoulder and squawked directly into the speaker. Another time, he stole my pencil while I was working and hid it behind the sofa, his secret stash spot. My dad once said, "Don't get a dog too much hassle, get a parrot, they're easier." Well, Neil turned out to be way more trouble than any dog I've ever had, but also 10 times the joy. When we first brought Neil home, he was completely silent. I actually thought he might be mute. He just sat there, staring at us without a sound. But after a few days, everything changed. First came little whistles, then soft mumbling, and then he started singing. From that moment on, Neil was full of energy and noise. He started climbing out of his cage and pretty much never went back. Now he roams the house like the true owner. He picks his sleeping spots, his favorite chairs, and yes, he even decides where I can sit. Neil has a strange obsession. Sitting on my head, I'd take him down, he'd fly right back. I'd switch rooms, he'd follow. Eventually, I gave up. Now it's his official nap spot. Neil isn't a pet anymore, he's family. He makes us laugh every single day. With him, every day feels like a little comedy show that you can never quite predict. I've never had a bond with an animal quite like this. Neil didn't just walk into our lives, he changed them. And honestly, I can't even remember what life was like before him, and I don't think I want to. If Neil brought a smile to your face, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who could use a laugh, and subscribe for more heartwarming animal stories. And if you're ever thinking about getting a parrot like Neil, please do your homework first. These birds are smart, emotional, and need a lot of attention. They deserve love, care, and a life that's full of connection. Living with Neil has taught me so much about patience and understanding. Every day brings a new lesson, from learning to live with the mess, to listening more, to realizing that sometimes the smallest creature can become the very center of your whole world. Neil isn't just a parrot, he's the laughter, the color, the soul of this home, and maybe the most persistent little teacher I've ever had.